Let's talk about Kyle Odom for a sec. This guy had a powerful experience during meditation, and he ended up having an out of body experience of some kind and went into the void of outer space. And he encountered this blue being, what he describes as a blue colored being of some kind that told him he wasn't supposed to be there. And then after that, events played out in his life and things began to be revealed to him. And basically, in the long run, it was revealed to him that he had been targeted by a very powerful group of amphibian alien extraterrestrial beings that have been here for a long time. And supposedly they came during the Mesopotamia age, and they were rejected by whatever early humans were residing in Mesopotamia. But to make a long story short, because of this experience during his meditation time, it led to him being targeted. And so they started revealing things to him. They started talking to him telepathically. And, I have talked about the reptilians and how reptilian hybrids and reptilian beings are real. Now, he described these beings that he was being targeted by as amphibians, these amphibious beings. He said that they were from Mars. Now, if you know anything about the reptilians, you'll know that they are from a planet called Alpha Draconis. They are the dragon reptile beings from Alpha Draconis. And some of them also come from another area somewhere within the Sirius star system, Sirius A or B or something like that. But yeah, so he claimed that these beings are from Mars, the star system known as Mars, and that they are very powerful. They're telepathic and highly advanced with technology that's, I think he said, 1,000,000 years or something ahead of us. So basically, they just wanted to torture him and wreck his mind and mind control him once they deemed him unfit to be what they consider a normal human and fit in with, the program of society. And he basically was deemed to be tortured and treated like a toy, basically. Now, I find it very, very interesting and revealing that he said that these amphibians are from Mars, because if you really look at so-called scientific findings and articles on Mars, and when scientists talk about Mars in videos, they always have those fake CGI digital animation videos of a rover on Mars or the surface of Mars or some clouds or something. They're trying to cover up something about Mars. They don't want you to know what's really on Mars. I believe Kyle Odom is telling the absolute truth about these beings. Now, we know about the reptilians, but maybe they have some distant cousins from Mars, and maybe they're just as bad and crazy as these reptilians. But ultimately, it seems like these beings want to break your mind and control you mentally and psychologically and emotionally. Now, they got Kyle Odom, but if they were to try to do that to somebody who has a strong connection to the true essence within themselves, to the spirit that animates their body, if that connection was strong enough, then their little mind tricks, their little telepathy would fail big time. So he ended up shooting the pastor of this church that he was in association with. One report says it was 6 times in the back and 1 time in the face or the head or something like that. That's a total of 7 times. That in and of itself is enough to kill a human. Another report says from Kyle's manifesto itself that he shot the pastor 12 times. Now, if that isn't an indication that somebody may be other than human, I don't know what is. But the chances of you surviving 12 shots, even 7, is very low. Now, the pastor looked pretty damn good for having gotten shot in the face or the head or whichever it was. Now, maybe it was all part of the agenda of what they wanted Kyle to do. And in the end, they got what they wanted. That doesn't mean it's going to work on everybody, especially if you're the type of person that's willing to fight for what they believe in this world and the next.